right, so we're trying a little bit something different here this time because sometimes we're not in the same location. So we're trying to keep up with this technology of 2024. So I think we might have got the grasp of it. This is pretty good. But anyway, right now I'm smoking a La Gloria Cubano Classic. And I'm actually in Florida because I'm driving home. Emily finished school and we're on our way driving home. I'll be home in a day or so. And I stopped in a local cigar store here like I always do when I'm out of the area and, see what they have because there's so many brands out there that you could smoke. But anyway, on this now, I don't know if it's true or not, but they said this is the La Gloria Cubano Miami. But I didn't think they still made them in Miami, but I could be wrong. I don't know. But La Gloria is a brand we carried years and years ago, and they used to do pretty well with it.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking,
especially the Series R.
Yeah. Well, this is the classic, but no, this is a really nice cigar so far. Just seeing, if it's something, not that I'm claiming I'm an expert on cigars or anything, but I want to make sure, we like it and it's something that we can get behind and that I would recommend it in the humidor, that it smokes nice, the flavor and everything like that. And this is really nice. And then earlier today, which I really, really enjoyed, was an Island Jim Honduran, Connecticut Torpedo.
You know who likes those and smokes a lot of those? That's Tom Sowers. Tom loves Island Jims. Yep.
Oh, yeah? I think I smoked them years ago. I had them. But, boy, I got that Torpedo. I read up on a little bit. It's a Honduran, Connecticut. So it was, nice and smooth. But it had a lot of flavor. Like, it wasn't as mild like as a regular Connecticut or anything. And if I could describe it like on the cold draw when it was like, did you ever get like, you toast your bread in the morning and then you put the butter on and then when it's melted, melts real nice on the bread and then just lick the butter and don't eat the bread. I'm telling you, it was so creamy. It's like if you just lick that butter that's melted on toast, not take a bite out of it.
Now we got to try it.
I'm telling you, that was it. But there were the two today, and I like both of them. When we get some room on our shelves or something, these two might be something we could take a shot in our humidor to expand everybody's smoking experiences.
All right, so I have two takes from what you just said there. Number one, you're doing research and development, correct? Mm-hmm. So that's a business expense. Right, number
exactly.
one. Number two, here's a little food for thought for you because you brought up the Island Jim.
Go ahead.
I don't know if you're aware of it or not, but I'm aware of it. He just opened a new store, probably no less than an hour away from where you are right now in Sarasota.
Yeah, well, I think there's one in Sarasota, and then I looked on there, and they have one in St. Augustine.
St. Augustine is the new one. St. Augustine is the new one. So on your way back to Pennsylvania, make a little detour, go in and tell them how you like the cigar. I think you tell them that you drove all the way from Pennsylvania just to tell them.
Just to tell them that.
Yeah, say, listen, I mean,
maybe
that's got to be worth something.
Or something.
Maybe he'll butter your bread for you.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And then also when I was down here, I always made a visit to see our friends at Arturo Fuente and had a cigar with Carl. He gave me a nice, and I didn't go for it, but he gave me a nice takeaway bag that he didn't have to do, but it's, I'll put them to good use with that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you tell Ryman that you've got samples.
Yeah, we had a nice morning. So I went in the morning, so we sat there. And how about their offices? Oh, you smoke anywhere in their offices there. So he laid on me an Opus Blue Robusto we had in the morning. Boy, was that good to start a day.
Wow. That's a hell of a way to start your day. Oh, man. They making me jealous here, and I'm smoking the cigar that I've been smoking more and more of since they released it. Go ahead. What is it? What do you think?
Rojas.
Nope.
You doing the Rojas Cinco de Mayo?
Nope. I got the S84 Blackened.
I can't see it.
Oh, S84 Blackened.
That would have been my next one.
Man, it's basically the M81 with the Connecticut wrapper instead of the Maduro wrapper. And the body is real nice. It smokes real nice. It's burning. And I don't smoke very many Connecticut's. This is one I could put in the rotation. Yeah, for sure.
No doubt about it. It has a lot of flavor.
So, speaking of Rojas, So what are your thoughts on, so right now, one of the hottest cigars in our stores and our humidors is the Rojas Street Taco Cinco de Mayo edition. Like, gimmick, not gimmick, does it make you want to smoke it, not smoke it? What are your thoughts? How do you feel about that?
Well, my thoughts on it depends on the cigar brand. So for Rojas, you definitely got to smoke it. If it's a different cigar company you don't really know about, and they start coming out with these different cigars, whether it's a year of this or a year of that, not so much. But with Rojas, Cinco de Mayo, I mean, you definitely got to smoke that cigar. That's not a
Yeah.
gimmick at all. Like I said, I would say like smaller unknown companies that just start rolling out cigars by different holidays or different whatever, I would say
Right.
is more gimmicky. But to me,
Right.
that's not a gimmick cigar just because of the reputation of Rojas on it.
Yeah, I agree. I like your thought process there, where it's quality of the brand, manufacturer first, and then you'll make your decision whether it's gimmicky or not. Yeah, and I wouldn't call the
Yep.
Rojas Cinco de Mayo a gimmick at all. It's a really
No, not at all.
solid cigar. And they're not going to just put
And
out anything,
and I think
just because of the holiday.
right. Did they just do that one now because that's when they're releasing it? Because that's not going to be a regular production, is it?
No, it's a limited production, but it's going to be a
No.
series. So next year they'll have
Right.
another version. It won't be the same version. It'll be a totally different blend, but it's something that they're going to build on, and I like that
Right.
idea. Something to look
Me
forward
too.
to. I think they made like 1,200 boxes. It might have been, but I mean,
Yeah.
we've had a couple
Right.
reorders on
Yeah,
them, and
that's not a
thankfully
lot.
they've been available. So
Yeah. No,
yeah,
that's
but
good. That's
I'm
really good
enjoying this
smoke. And
cigar.
like
And
Cinco de Mayo.
our weather up here in Pennsylvania is not that much different than your weather down there in Florida, which is unique.
Oh, that's what I'm hearing.
We,
Yeah, it's
yeah,
really nice, good
we had a
smoky weather.
couple nice days, but you know.
And Cinco de Mayo week here that we're celebrating at Smoke Rings, it's all week. We don't do one day because everybody, we're all, Mexican and all this week, Cinco de Mayo, just like St. Patty's Day, I'm Irish. And you just roll with it. It's just an excuse to get out and have some
all
fun,
month,
right?
all month long. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. And it's funny. And funny when I went to the cigar store here this morning, maybe, I don't know, 11 o'clock or so. And I'm thinking, that place was packed. There are about 40, 50 guys in there smoking.
That's
Unbelievable. They have a nice lounge inside, great
living the
patio
life.
outside. Holy Christ. Everybody in there looked like they were all doing work. Everybody had their laptops out and all that. But that was a
That
pleasant surprise.
those laptops probably don't even turn on. They're just pretending. It's like two
Yeah, it
pieces of
could be
cardboard
too.
they have sitting up on. Yeah.
Yeah. But I was surprised about how many guys just hanging out there. And the store, a real nice selection. Pretty much what we had. They have some different stuff. They had a lot of their own private label. But a real nice store, real nice shop. The only
Yeah.
thing, the cigars were reasonably priced, what they should be. But how about a bottle of beer, $6.50?
Oh, you should have got two.
Bottle, right?
Yeah.
I didn't. It was either two
Hey.
cigars in one beer or two beers in one cigar. So I went
What are
the
you on
two
a budget?
cigar route.
You're on a budget or what?
Yeah, it was on a budget. So I went with the two cigars and one beer. I was debating back and forth.
See, this is what blows my mind, right? You're going to be upset about spending $6.50 on a beer, but you go over to that roulette table and all bets are off.
Yeah, that don't matter then.
A little,
I didn't mind paying $6.50. It caught me a little
just
surprised. It's like, oh, all right, it
not what you're used to.
wasn't expected. And I wasn't drinking no
Well,
craft or IPA. It was domestic. But
it
it was
made you
all
feel
good.
a little bit
It was all
better
good.
if it was an IPA or something different, you know.
Yeah, it was nice. But yeah, I had
So
two cigars there and hung out for a couple hours, and it was good. But that's what I did, a little R&D today. I wanted to step out of my comfort zone on what I usually smoke and went a little
yeah.
different route.
Oh, nice, very nice. Well, it
Yeah.
was our first trial run on this, and then we'll see what happens. We'll send this on over to Kristen and have her edit it real nice for us, and we'll be bringing it to you
Yeah.
guys shortly. So, well, you drive
Very good.
safe. You got about a day and a half, 2 days coming back up to Pennsylvania. We'll be waiting
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you
All
then.
right. All right. See ya.
See you.